Every door in this area is locked, including the doors out, so you'll always need a key to proceed or go back. Or, do you need a key to go back? Yeah, you need a key to go back as well, so... Bit of a tricky area. Right here, you can either time yourself, you can either time or just jump over. I prefer to jump because sometimes weird things like that happen. After we're done murdering that guard, then there's a bit of a jumping puzzle to do. We have to jump over to that area with the water, and then we'll have to go around the back, timing ourselves past those geysers, and then we'll finally get all the way up to here. We can't actually normally jump up here, so you have to go all the way around. Luckily for I can just jump save bug over and save a bit of time and hassle. You guys really didn't miss much except for a bunch of jumping. And jumping and jumping and jumping and jumping and jumping. Anyways, so in here we have 3 switches to hit, a guard to kill, and then a puzzle to solve. Mini puzzle anyway. It's not a real puzzle, but we'll be seeing that soon enough. First of all, hitting that switch turns off that center geyser and causes the other geysers to go a bit faster, actually. This is kind of annoying. One thing that helps you get past this area and makes it a lot easier is the protection spell. Luckily for me, I decided to jump save bug back at the airport. I say airport, but it's more of a space station. And it's not a space station either, it's a spaceport. It's a space docking port thing. And because I jump save bugged up, I of course don't have the lightning spell, I don't have pretty much anything useful. But if I did have the protection spell, then I'd be able to just cheese my way past all of this by just being invincible. But because I don't, you have to duck under those steam geysers, or else they will knock you off and you'll die. And because I have no lives left, I really don't want to die. Over here is a sort of a secret, I guess. If you're really unattentive, then I guess you could miss it. And then right here is a dick move. Yep. Makes you wonder whether anyone's been killed by that, but I doubt it. Hitting these 2 switches turns off a bunch of geysers. And, oh, didn't want to do that. This guard does not carry a key, so you don't really need to kill him, although he can be annoying. But jumping up here, we're going to, well, first of all, we'll see this locked door here, and you might ask yourself, well, how do I get through that door? And the answer is we're going to have to snipe an engineer, and that engineer is right over there. And as you can see, he's walking up and down those stairs, so we're going to have to time ourselves and nab him with our magic ball just as he's going down. After we finish hitting him with our magic ball, then we can grab the key that drops with our magic ball as well. As you might remember, it also acts as a boomerang, so you can grab items with it. It'll automatically home in on the key, and then we'll be able to get through the door. Luckily enough, the guy has glitched out because I jump save bugged earlier this level. So he's stuck there forever. He probably was moved into that handle. So, luckily enough, I can still jump save bug anyways, so I'll see you guys up there. And here we are. So now all we have to do is kill this guard, and we'll have the last key, well, the second last key we'll ever need. Absolutely no need to hit that switch at this point, but that key will let us get out. And there's the extremely low-res texture of the Gazo Gem.
You just found a can of Gazo Gem. This fuel will allow you to get your new super jet.
Really looks out of place compared to everything else in the scenery. Right here is a geyser that will attack us, or it won't attack. Oh, and I just landed in with the dogs. Good for me. Well, there is one thing of note down here, and that's an extra life, which we sort of need, so I guess I'll pick that up. The extra life can be found in this piece of rubble. What? Okay, it's random. In this piece of rubble. Nope. In this piece. Okay, so the extra life spawns after you destroy all 4 of them. The last one that you destroy will, of course, spawn the extra life. And there is a hidden guard there. He was probably stuck from the jump save bugging as well, but it has the interesting side effect of causing him to jump out and surprise you. Okay, and we don't need to deal with him anymore. Okay, and here we are out. And one more thing of note in this little complex are those doors that are a bit far away in the distance that you might have noticed. And those doors will lead to another area.
Or at the Gazogem
and a sort of puzzle. And here's a nice little bird's eye view of the place. But we can't actually do much in here other than jump save bug cross, but I'm not going to do that. Because we're going to need another new weapon. Because no matter how hard we try, we're just not going to be able to get our magic ball across that gap. It's just impossible. So we can't hit those switches in our current state. So we're going to have to come back here a bit later. But next, let's go ahead and return that Gazogem. A bit of trivia, I suppose, while we jump around and do very little of interest. The reason why Twinson's Odyssey was called Twinson's Odyssey rather than Little Big Adventure 2 is that all of the North American releases of the Little Big Adventure series have had non-Little Big Adventure names. So,
hello. Otringar.
The first Little Big Adventure was called Relentless. And the second Little Big Adventure was called Twinson's Odyssey, and Action Vision were the ones who decided to do that renaming. So now you know, I guess, and knowing is half the battle. Anywho, we can't. You might actually notice the next area. The next area requires, of course, the proto pack, and we currently do not have a proto pack. So I will see you guys in a second once I change out of the wizard suit, and by change out I mean load another save. So I'll see you guys in a second. Actually, you know what? Let's just keep going. We don't need no proto pack, right? But yes, the jump save bug is good fun. I recommend trying it yourself sometime. You can get some good distances from it. And do interesting things. Like die. That was not intentional. There we go. Okay, so let's... No! There we go. So, let's hand in that Gazogem. Right. Yeah, we actually can't hand in the Gazogem at all in our current state. We need our tunic and all that other fun stuff. And looking at the time, it looks like this is the perfect opportunity to wrap this episode up, so thank you for watching and have a good day, eh?